Hi guys, what a lovely day. We're doing Kundalini outside today because it's so nice and I'm not going into that shed. Okay, so if you've got the luxury of joining me outside, then you can come to your mat, come to the grass, come to whatever you have to sit on and just come sitting down. So we're going to work with a really nice set that helps to clear mental, emotional and energetic stagnation in the body, or trauma, let's say. So throughout life we tend to hold on to and block our body full of things that we feel very challenged to deal with. So we store all this, we store it into the nervous system, we store it into the glandular system, we store it into the muscular system, the mind, the whole body becomes stored and blocked with hard to deal with emotion, trauma and energetic blockages. So this practice is really nice for releasing those blockages. So just a couple of things. First of all, we're going to be working with quite a strong breath through each exercise that we use. We're going to do 4 exercises. Each one is around 2 minutes. If it doesn't suit you to do 2 minutes, just stop. Do it for as long as feels all right for you, then breathe. It's your practice, not mine. And then when we work through these 4 practices, this is starting to release quite a lot of blockages that you might be holding. So you might find that tomorrow morning or a little bit later on in the day, oh hi, so someone that I know cycling along, a little bit later on in the day that or tomorrow, that you might get an emotional release or a physical release, okay, which might be something like anger or whatever it has been that you've been holding could come out to the surface. And sometimes people are unnerved about these sorts of things, and that's why they don't dig deep, because they don't often tend to want to know what's down there. But then that all stores, if we don't dig and remove these things, it stores in our body and creates dis-ease, disease, physical ailments, mental and spiritual ailments, and we just basically want to remove these. The more we remove, the more we open our body up for space and allow our body to be a purified system, the more well we will become as people. Okay, so let's get started with it. Again, if you have anything such as hypertension or maybe even epilepsy, or just, you know, your own body, you know the different things that you've got. If something doesn't feel right for you, especially this strong breath that we're working with, you might want to just slow it down to a bit more of a long, slow breath, okay? So each practice of Kundalini, I'm just guiding you through the postures. It's important for you to just be aware of yourself and how your body works with things, okay? So let's start with the first posture. So if you just want to come into easy pose, cross-legged position, you can always do this on a chair, you can always do this, well, you know, however it feels good. If you've got knee problems, you might want to stick out a leg, you might want to stick yourself onto a bit of a higher bolster or a cushion or something like that. Fab. So the first posture we're working with, we're going to interlace the hands like this and bring the elbows out to the side. And then we're working from 2 spaces, so from the third eye space down into the heart space. And we're working with the breath, almost like we're pressing the breath down. I can hear stuff like frogs or something. So we're inhaling, bringing our fingers up towards the centre of the forehead, and then we're exhaling, bringing it down towards the chest. So it's inhaling up and exhaling down like this. And the breath that we're working with is quite a strong and rapid breath. We're going to make an O sound with the mouth. And we're breathing in and out of the mouth quite rapidly. So it's an inhale and exhale as we bring the hands up towards the forehead. We inhale and we exhale coming down. So it looks something like this. Okay? This can be done with long, slow, even breath, and you can always stop at any point. So you might feel a little bit of tingling or a little bit of an almost sort of dizzy sensation after some of these poses. We're starting to oxygenate the brain whilst we're moving into these strong pranayama style practices. So don't worry about it. It's nothing to worry about. We're moving through releasing blockages in the body. If it's something you don't like the sensation of, slow it down. Work with your own body awareness, okay? Fabulous. So we're going to close our eyes down here. We're going to do this for around 2 minutes. So let's start. So this first exercise, we're like this, inhaling and exhaling as we press it down. Oh, breath. So quite a fast breath coming in and out of the mouth. In between these two spaces, centre of the eyebrows and the heart space, just drawing the energy in between those two spaces. Lovely. Keeping the breath. Keep going, guys. Really good job. Dry lips might come, might want to lick them. Carry on. Ignore the shoulder ache, everybody. We're all having it. Part of Kundalini is this sort of practice that starts to test your reaction. Okay, it starts to work on finding your triggers so that they can be released. Let's keep going, just 30 more seconds. Good job, guys, keep going. If you feel you need to slow, then just slow down. If you feel you need to stop, just stop. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands to the knees, relax the breath, close the eyes down. Noticing any of these subtle energy changes in the body. Like I say, there might be a bit of tingling. Or there might be a little bit of a sort of woohoo sensation. Okay, this is quite normal. If you don't like it, open your eyes. It's just a release of energy from the body. Lovely. Let's take a very deep inhale through the nose. So very deeply. Holding the breath for a moment. Let's squeeze and activate the area where, if we don't want to weave it in the spot, then just activate those muscles. Root lock. Send the energy up. So think about sending the energy up. And exhale. Fabulous, guys. Lovely. Open your eyes out. So obviously we're working with these funny old short, sharp breaths. If it's not working for you, then just choose that long breath option. Okay, so next that we're working with here, we're bringing the sort of tops of the fingers together like this. Thumbs can come here. And this time the breath doesn't actually synchronise the movement, which is always helpful. So the movement's up and down like this, but the breath is like... Unless you can move your arms that fast, which I can't. Okay, so arms are coming up and down like a chopping action, and the breath is... Okay, it's going to get challenging, and part of the Kundalini is to work past those challenges, but obviously in an intelligent way. So working with your own personal body awareness. Again, you can always use the slow breath option. Let's do this for around 2 minutes here, guys, okay? So let's go. Unsynchronized breath. Let's see how this one goes. it's too much around the mouth, you can always stop for a moment, lick the lips, carry on. A little smile won't go amiss. Keep going. 30 seconds, you can do it, everybody. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Lovely. Hands to the knees. Relax. Find your normal inhalation and exhalation. Notice what the body feels like. Notice if you feel you want to challenge yourself more or ease off. That's the practice of yoga, is working with developing that body awareness around what suits you, because everybody's different. Lovely. Send that breath back in. Sit with the stillness. Release. And lovely. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Activate Mula Band, root lock, wee muscles. 3 different things. All the same thing. Hold the breath. Energy comes up. And exhale. Lovely, everybody. Okay, 2 more postures that we're going to work with here. Next one, we're going to do chicken wings. It's just the only way to describe it, really. You'll know what we mean when we get to it. So we've got fists with our hands, elbows out to the side, and we're doing this. Inhaling, exhale. Again. Going to be sick of this breath, aren't you, by the end of it? Really detoxifying breath, though. If you need to use your long, slow, deep breath, then do that. Just work with these as slow or as fast as feels right for you. Just find a rhythm. Okay, let's go here. 2 minutes, around 2 minutes. If it's too much, you can always stop. Lovely. Keep the awareness in the body, guys, and let's go with the exercise. Always laugh. Don't have to take yourself so seriously here. Lovely. Keep going, guys. Always lick the lips if the lips get dry, or long, slow, deep breath. Can we introduce this? Sat as we come up, Nam as we come down. Sat, Nam, sat, Nam, sat, Nam, sat, Nam. But with our mouth closed, so it's mentally chanting Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Slow the breath down. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Lovely. Inhale, elbows up, squeeze. Exhale, hands to the knees. Relax the shoulder blades, relax the breath. Big, deep breaths into the belly, into the heart space. Notice any shifts of energy, any emotions that might rise up. Just watch them and let them go. Don't judge them. They're necessary. Emotions rising to the surface are necessary, because those emotions, anger, fear, envy, hatred, these are all stored in the nervous system. So when they're not coming out, they're in, causing illness and unhappiness. We don't want that. chuck out the garbage. Okay, lovely everybody. Again, let's take this deep inhale. Holding breath. Activate root lock. Send that energy up. And exhale. Lovely everyone. Last round of exercise here. You're just going to bring the hands over the heart space like this. This is really nice for, even though it's coming over the heart space, it's really nice for removing any rubbish stored in the solar plexus, okay? So any of that is also relating to the liver. So it's really nice for moving anger and fear related energies from the liver. So that's where that sort of stuff stores. Okay, it doesn't have to do a good job for us, that liver, doesn't it? Okay, so hands over heart, and we're just moving from side to side like this. Again, unsynchronized breath. Annoying, but true. So this. Just take this as slow or as fast as feels good for you, always stopping if something doesn't feel right, okay? Let's go, guys. 2 minutes. Keep going, guys. If it's too much, you know what to do. Slow it down, take it with your own pace, breathe normal. Five seconds. Lovely. Come to stillness, bring the hands to the knees. Notice the effects of the posture. If you've got any tingling sensations or floaty sensations, this is quite normal. If you don't enjoy it, you can open the eyes up. Okay, we're just releasing from the energetic field. You will get used to the Kundalini practice, okay? It's an unusual practice. You will get used to it if you keep practicing it. And it's such a powerful way to unblock all of that stagnation from the body. Fab. Sit with the stillness, guys. Let's take a lovely deep inhale through the nose. Hold the breath. Draw all that energy up through the crown of the head. And open the mouth for your exhale. Just reaping all that stillness. Feel that sort of released sensation. Any emotion that arises, it's quite normal. And if anything arises tomorrow, that's again quite normal. So just practicing these Kundalini yoga, people find it unnerving because they don't like to feel what is hidden within. They like to keep it plastered and bandaged up, and that's very blocking. It's not freeing. I like to be free, so I practice Kundalini yoga. Fabulous, everyone. You can always have a little lie down here and take a savasana just to settle the body in the practice. Or if you've not got as much time, then just sit here for as long as you can. Or you can join me bringing the hands to prayer, centre of the heart space. And let's end with a round of Sat Nam. So take a deep inhale through the nose. And open the mouth for Sat Nam. Lovely. Have a wonderful day. Again, you can see views this at 6:30 if you haven't had a chance to do it now. Cheers, guys.